Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a tutorial on how I get this look. It's just a very loose, really kind of sexy wave with extensions. So if you want to know how I got this look, then keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is comb my hair out. So I'm just going to take a comb and lightly comb through my hair just to get rid of a little bit of the wave that I have. Now, for this look, I am only using 4 pieces of my hair extensions. I'm using 2 side pieces that I have that are just 2 clips and then just 2 longer wefts for the back. The reason I don't use all of my pieces is because I think it makes my hair look too big and just not as natural. So I'm going to take a clip, I'm going to section off my hair, and I'm going to go right below my ear. Now for this bottom section where I put my first track of extension, I like to leave as little amount of hair as possible with it still looking, good, where it's still concealed. I find that if I have too big of a chunk of hair here before I put my first extension, that it's harder for this hair to blend in with my long extension. So I section this off. I'm going to comb through it again, take my comb and tease at the roots. That's just going to help your clips slide in and get stuck to your hair better so they're more secure. I'm going to take my weft, comb it out. You can still see the wave from where I wore this the last time. So let me show you how I put this in. The middle one first. Push it down, lock it in, pull this side. Same on the other side. Now, once I have those secure, I'm going to take my fingers and just run all of this through. That'll just help your hair blend in a little bit better with your extensions. You can comb it through if you want, whatever you want to do. You could go ahead and clip in all your extensions before you start curling if you want. I don't like to do that. Then I have too much hair to work with, and when I'm throwing it up all the time, I feel like the clips loosen, so I just like to do it section at a time. All right, so I'm going to use my graduated iron it's the Cortex 4-in-1. So now here's a big tip with this. I have a few friends that have not this particular iron, but a conical wand in general, and they have a hard time getting the right curl. The trick for me is wrapping the hair around horizontally or slightly diagonal. I think you have the most problem when you hold the iron vertical and when your section is too long this way. Because what happens then, you wrap your hair all the way around like this, and then that's when you get the ribbon pattern curl, like the spiral curl, and not the S wave. Now, if you're going for, an early 90s prom look, then that's fine. Wrap vertical away. But to get more of the wave and just the prettier curl pattern, I think, you need to hold it. So I'm going to take my iron, wrap my hair around, leaving about 1 inch out at the ends. Now, another key is, you see a lot of people saying, I only want my curl at the end, so I'm not going to curl it all the way to the root. When I get to the top, I don't curl it all the way to the root, but from the bottom up, from the bottom to almost the top layer, I do. Because what that does is it will help you get some volume at the root because you have that bump here, where if you just start curling halfway down, this is going to be stick straight. So curling it all the way to the root is going to give you a lot more volume. Okay, so once I have my bottom section done, I'm going to take another section down, and this time I'm going to go about right at my ears. I'm going to pin that up out of the way. I'm going to do the same thing, tease at my roots all the way around. This once again helps the clip secure. Take my last back section, track of hair, all right, so once I have those wefts in, I'm going to go ahead and start curling some more. Now what I'm going to do here, same thing like I did on the bottom, but I'm going to grab some of my hair and try to make sure I grab a piece of extension hair each time. That just helps blend your hair better, blends your hair and your extension hair together. Now I have cut my extensions. I cut them when I first got them, about 2 inches off my bottom. And then when I wore these the last time, I cut about another 2 inches off, and I also layered them up with my own hair. I have so many layers in my hair, and if my extensions aren't layered, it just looks kind of like a mullet. Okay, I just realized when I've been turning around, I still had my tag attached to my shirt. How embarrassing. Okay. About halfway through, I always like to turn around and look in a mirror with a little handheld mirror to make sure that I don't have any straight pieces. It's a lot easier to go through and look like while you're curling your hair than at the very end trying to go and get your straight pieces. All right, so now for my top layers, I'm going to section this off at about my eyebrow. Pull all of it. Now I'm going to put my front extensions in. So what I'm going to do is take the side section here, tease it at the root just like I've been doing. Same thing on the other side. Take one of my tracks. I'm going to clip this in about 1/2 inch or so into my hairline. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in. All right, so once I have that front hair in, once again, I'm just going to run my fingers through it to get them together. Now I'm just going to take each section, so I have a portion of my hair in the hair extension, and same process. All right, so I went ahead and did this other side section. Now I'm going to take down my last section of hair here. Just kind of part it out where you need it to go. Now I'm going to go through and tease my crown a bit. Not a lot, just a few light strokes. I just want a little bit of volume here. All right, so now I'm going to start curling. So this is where I'm not going to go all the way to the root, just because my layers are so short. So I'll just take a section, go a couple inches down, and wrap the hair around. And I will just go all the way around my head and repeat this process. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I have all my hair curled. Now what I'm gonna do is just really gently run my fingers through it a bit to break it up. Be careful not to pull at your roots where your clips are. Now, you could definitely leave it this curly if you want. I am not going to. I'm gonna take my comb and just gently comb it out. Now I've had people ask me, you know, when they try to comb it, their hair gets frizzy or, you know, this and this and this. That's why you have to keep in mind your own hair texture and know what works for you. It could be the comb or brush you're trying to use. It could also just be your hair texture. So you might just have to shake it out with your fingers and not use a comb. So I'm just gonna do this all over. All right, so I went ahead and teased my top layer a bit to give me a little bit more volume. Now I would go ahead and spray all over with hairspray. I can't find mine, so that's why I'm not doing it in the video. But this is it. This is just loose, kind of really sultry waves, really easy to do. I did use extensions, but yeah, this is it. Let me show you the back. Trying to make sure you can see it all. All right, so this is it. This is the finished look. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the bottom bar. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.